to the channel. Today's video is a part 2 to the first video I did on compression test. We're working on this project car, 2001 Honda Accord. I have the valve cover off. Can't really see too much. Everything that I see up here looks okay. Push the power steering pump down, and the belt will pop off right like that. And just move the power steering pump, pulled it over here, so it's kind of all out of the way. I think I'm just going to cut the timing belt.
So I actually decided that I would video me cutting the belt. I've actually never cut the belt before. I've always, done it by the tensioner. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so that was it. Nothing big. Just cut the belt off there. That way I don't have to go dig down in the block down here for the tensioner and stuff like that. Now I'm going to loosen up these. And these are 12 millimeter. You've got, looks like we've got 10. You got 10 12 millimeters right here on the top there. And you've got two 10 millimeters right there on the end here, and you've got two 10 millimeters right there as well. Now once you get the 12 millimeter bolts and the 10 millimeter bolts all loosened up all the way, you might have to get your crowbar and just kind of wedge it under here gently to pop these off, because they might be on there kind of tight. So I'm going to keep the distributor attached to the head right now. Then you'll be able to pull the camshaft right up and out of there. If this is your first time taking this apart, just keep this all in this direction that it came off, from left to right. So this would be the exact order that it would go in. The cam shaft over here, just to help you keep track better. Not everyone will have to do that if you're used to mechanics, but every little bit helps when you've got a couple projects going on, or you leave it for a day or two and come back. So you will want to drain your radiator of fluids. That way there's no fluid in the hose here. There might be a little bit actually in the head possibly, but for the majority it won't just be gushing out. A tip that I've found for getting these radiator hoses, which sometimes get corrosion around them, is just a pair of channel locks, and just kind of work them back and forth without being too hard on the hose. And then a lot of times once you get that broken loose, you can pop it right off. Alright, so now I'm going to just loosen up the head bolts, and you can see them right here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10 head bolts. They are going to be a 14 millimeter, and you're going to want a 12 side socket, and it'll slip right on. And then you're going to want to loosen all those down. And side note, you are most likely going to want a breaker bar for that. At least mine were on there super tight. So there is no specific order that you have to keep the head bolts in. And besides, anytime you take a head off, you should always replace the head bolts, unless you have like some ARP, forged ones or something like that. But
last time we left off, we pretty much had taken the head bolts out, and we've got pretty much everything disconnected. I am going to have to disconnect the exhaust manifold bolts now from underneath, because that will be the easiest way to get the head off without having to pry this out to get to it. So that's what we're going to do next. I'm going to jack up the car.
Get under there. Make sure you put jack stands under the car anytime you are getting under a vehicle. Safety first always. are 3 bolts holding that exhaust manifold on. There's one, the second one is right there, and the third one is right around there. They are a 14. Get some leverage here. There we go. Should be able to pop that whole header system up and out. So I'm going to go ahead and pop those off now. Okay, we got the bolts off right there. Now if we come around to the top here, this should be loose. And we can slide it right off like that. So now we got the head loose.
Looks like there's still some stuff connected to it. So we got the head off. You can see the block right there. Everything looks pretty good on this end. The coolant is in there from when we took the head off, but that's normal. And so we come over to the head here, flipped around. So this is the driver's side, and this is the passenger side. So these valves and everything look all right. They look fine. I'm more concerned in this one, which if you can see right there, that is the exhaust valve. One of the exhaust valves, and there is a hole in there. So we are going to have to replace that for sure, and everything else looks pretty good on here. I'm not sure why this valve went. I already looked at the piston and there wasn't any scarring on that, so I'm not really sure what happened. I just don't know, but in any case, we found the issue. The next step is going to be to dive into that. I will be doing the timing belt and water pump. Since I'm down here, I might as well. We figured out what the problem was. We got the head off.
A FYI,
there is a 12 millimeter bolt that you have to access from the underside. So I'm going to put that back in, but it will get hung up, and the head will not pop off until you get that bolt out. Guys, I can't video every step. It's just physically impossible for me to do it holding the camera or setting it down and doing it all by myself. I do apologize. For this video, I'm gonna wrap it up. Like and subscribe. I'm out.